Did you think I was going to give up on this game so quick? No. We can't escape. We must go back. We must stay in. We must listen to this sick fucking intro song. What's this piano, dude? They took so much time in the Unity engine. They took so much time in Audacity. They took so much time to make this sweet intro. All these cutscenes, all these puzzlescapes, all the point and click, all the horror you could want. May contain scenes that are disturbing to you. Might contain gore. Might contain puzzles. It's a romantic life, Victorian era, Castlevania, bloody tears, shed bloody tears without escape. Let's see. I looked on game FAQs. All right, I'm going to tell you flat out right now. I looked on game FAQs. Okay. Let's go into Dad's office. Now, this is a jewelry box with flower details. It has a plaque that says, "The Birth of the Prophet." I looked on game FAQs. Flat out, I looked on game FAQs. I looked on game FAQs. The first thing they said was, it's a year. It's a year. It's not a date. Birth of the Prophet. 12/25 like it's Christmas? Come on, man. I'm afraid that's not the right code. So then they go, okay, go to the left of the TV. There's an article. To the left of the TV, there's an article. It talks about something. Now remember when I said, if there's codes in this game and puzzles in this game and hints in this game, you should be able to look them up. You should be able to look them up. They said, go to the living room, look at the TV, to the left of the TV, look at the red book. There's a book that talks about it. It says the year. Now, I don't know how I'm ever gonna fucking zoom in on here. I gotta look in here. The something. How in the world am I ever gonna find the fucking year? Code your first game. I'm walking to the front of the screen here. Talk to the cocktail. They say that already. Fuck all the hate in this world. I'm squinting my eyes trying to read this shit. Code the first Pong game. Help, I can't write. Haha. Design your own laundromat. The first Guardian. Talk to the something. I don't think there's any fucking years on here. I'm squinting. I can't read shit. They said it's on the bookshelf. They said go to the TV. There's a bookshelf. What about the remote? New York Times. Trusty New York Times. They said it's a year. Man had an argument about a cloud. 2004? Something man had an argument with a cloud about the correct way of eating hamburgers Saturday, March 13, 2004. That's the only year that I see. Trolley Tunnel open to Jersey. 2004, that's the first thing I see. He said by the TV. Hey, whoa! Among all these books, there's a newspaper clipping that says Jonathan Lewis McConaughey was arrested for creating a public disturbance. He was shouting that the makers would soon arrive and they would wipe out mankind. Whoa, what did I click on? After several years in jail, the 47-year-old male died for still unknown reasons. The coroners who performed the autopsy were stunned. Apparently, in perfect health, his body just stopped working. The article keeps on, but it just repeats the same thing with other words. I remember hearing about this case, but I don't understand why there's a newspaper article from 2003 among these books. Whoa! Look at this, look at this. How did I pinpoint that, dude? What the fuck? Look at this shit. Oh no. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, it's back on. It is back on. It's back on. Without escape. Without escape. Without escape. Puzzle click, horror story, ate some lasagna. You know what? Let me fucking back it up. Let's do a quick little fucking intro. I'm in my room. I'm home alone. My parents went away for the weekend. I got back from school, ate some dirty lasagna, took a nap, took a diarrhea, and I think my little brother's in the house playing tricks on me. That's about it so far, and it's a puzzle game. Make sure you remember where the magnifying glass looks through the looking glass. The magnifying glass. I'm afraid that's not the right code. I'm afraid that's not the right code. What the fuck, man? 2003, 2004. He says March 11th. I'm afraid that's not the right code. What's going on here? What the fuck is going on here? I'm afraid that's not the right code. Am I hitting the wrong button? The McGonaghys, Jonathan Lewis, 47-year-old male. Newspaper article from 2003 among these books. Books. I need books. So where is that newspaper article? I need a remote to turn on the TV. What's with this fucking game? What's with this fucking game? From 2003. March 13th, 2004. March 13th. Something U.S. Navy. I'm walking up to the television to read. What else does this say? Something. February. Oh, February. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm pulling it down now. February 3rd, 2002. March. It might be 15, 2004. Let's try those. I heard that it was a fucking year. Well, let's go. Let's see. Some of these puzzle games, they got to make it hard on purpose. It's got to be 2-step, 3-step. So let's see first. Let's see 2002. Not the right code. Am I sure that I'm fucking putting it in? 3. Not the right code. 4. So what did I say? It was February 11th? That was the one? Or was it 3rd? Not the right code. What was the other one? March. We'll try 11. What about March 12? What about March 13? What about March 14? What about March 15? Not the right code. Now, what if they have them switched and they want them like this? They got it backwards. What about... That's not... I should have just looked it up. I wanted to do the puzzle sleuthing. I wanted to do the puzzle sleuthing myself. I wanted to do it the legitimate way. Not the right code. So we'll always say February 3rd. What about 2004? An article from 2004. They said it was the year. Am I, pause, go back. Not the right code. Well, you know, you're being a real cocksucker, dude. What the fuck do you mean, not the right code? Whoa! What the fuck? Here's a small key. What the fuck? All right. Accidental progress. I'm smashing. Look. Article from 2003. All right, I'm finding something. I can't even squint my eyes and see and read over there. So you gotta mash X. You gotta mash X over everything. Every little fucking thing. Point and click. This is a real point and click horror game. They said it was a year. I didn't want to take too many hints, but I should have just looked up the fucking code. They said it was a year. I'm walking real close. Am I insane, or does that say February 3rd, 2002, and the other says Saturday, March 11th, 13th, or 15th, 2004? They said it might have been a fucking year. All right, well, I got a new key. So, this is the outdoors. I don't need to be there yet. What is this? This is the kitchen. I don't need to be there yet. What is this? It's blocked. The drawers are locked. It's blocked from the other side. I don't need there anymore. I have another key. What about outside? What about outside, huh? It's blocked from their side. Who knew that would happen? Jacket, no use. Umbrella, no use. Picture, no use. Ghost, no use. Have another key. Have another key. Have another key. What was that picture? Can't look back. What about in the mirror? Nothing in the mirror. These vases. I'm waiting to get scared so bad. I'm waiting to get scared so bad. Picture. What about my room? It's still locked. The office. This is my bathroom. Don't scare me. What about the cabinets? Anything in the cabinets? The water. The water works. It's slightly warm. Nothing in a towel. Nothing in the toilet. Not sticking my hand back there. What about these drawers? It's locked, but I don't think there's anything I need right there right now. The phone number that's been used. The bed. We could just sleep it off. Seems that the key is for the drawer. Inside, below the clothes, there's a pack of batteries. Although there's only one left, I'll take it just in case. Great. All right. The battery is useful for something. I forget for what, but I know it's useful for something. 245. 245. Straighten it out. Drop the lighter. My slippers. All right. The battery. The battery's useful for something. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go in Dad's office. Let's go in Dad's office. What about Soviet Union? What about this? Furniture's closed. No idea what's inside the battery. Piggy bank. It's got change. The drawer is locked. Invoices and documents. What about down here? Invoices and documents. It shows it's open. Completely empty. Fuck, I should have just looked up the fucking, should have just looked up the fucking number. I didn't want to cheat. When they started giving me hints, I was like, all right. To the left of the TV, an article. I gotcha. The birth of a prophet. The birth of a prophet. Well, let me tell you something. Wait a minute. The birth of a prophet. Listen. Article from 2003. He was 47 years old. -3. 44 years old. Am I crazy? The birth of a prophet. Am I crazy? I'm afraid that's not the right code. I'm willing to have done the math wrong. I got another battery. That opened it, and inside there's a battery. Well, sure I was hoping for more, but at least that's useful. Don't I have something that needs a battery? I've been somewhere, something needs a battery, and I'm aware of it. It's in my room, though, I thought. It's still locked. Let me save. That's odd. I haven't seen this picture before. It has a strange shape painted on it, and it's stained with a red fluid. For some reason, when I gaze at it for more than a couple seconds, it starts to give me a headache. Will you save your game? Yeah. All right. We're in a picture. It's a photo near a mountain village I visited 3 years ago. The remote! The remote needs batteries. The remote needs batteries. Both batteries are set. Now I can turn on the TV. Whoa! Cutscene! Uh-oh. Boss time! What the fuck? What just happened? When I turned on the TV, it felt like something pulled me inside. But everything seems to be normal now. I'm probably still half asleep. What? What? Both pair of slippers, they've been used a lot. Only clothes and sheets left. Something pulled me inside. The note was in the dream as well. As far as I know, it wasn't there when I went to bed. The wardrobe's locked. Pulled me inside. What the fuck's going on here? Oh my god. Disturbing scenes of visions and gore. This is what happens to get food poisoning from mom's lasagna. Vomit on my sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, but I'm nervous. Now that's going too far. This is one hell of a sick joke. It's got to be a joke. I can't believe this is happening to me. Me, Jerry, me. You need to hit me more. They fooled me. I'm not going to say it like that. Okay, I need to focus. I'm not going to sit around without knowing what's happening. Let's turn off the lights. It's really dark. I should turn on the lights. Uh-oh. It looks like the ground floor is filled with blood. This is horrible. Where's all that blood come from? It smells really disgusting. Can I go downstairs? That's, this is the room. That's Dad's study. It seems locked. That's strange. It sounds like a loudspeaker. What the hell's the speaker doing embedded in the wall? Wait a minute, there's a test tube inside the hole in the wall. What? Alright, I'll play along. Looks like the ground floor is filled with blood. This is horrible. Where does all that blood come from? It smells really disgusting. The picture's the only thing in the room that's exactly the same as before. Does it have anything to do with what's happening here? Yeah, sure, I'll save. What about the light? Scenes of disturbing images and gore. What about my room? I can go in my room. Whoa. The whole room is nauseating. What's that plunge in the wall? This looks like a torture chamber. Maybe we can play some video games. There's a bunch of beakers here. It looks like they were used to experiment with chemicals. What the hell is this room for? So I'm a drug addict? And I basically got nauseated at my own fumes, and I feel guilty about the crimes I committed? So I try to fall asleep and read a story about a guy who's telling about the end of the world, and here I am. There's also a note that says, to reunite your destiny. Combine the same amount of blood and... I don't know. Blood and what? Then add hot water. It is required to be a specific temperature. The atomic number of N. Is it Lin? It's a little hard to read because it's full of stains. Anyway, maybe I should take one of those beakers. So, same amount of blood, and what is that? Something blank, SI blank. Blood and something. It's got to be a, AEIOU. Resin? Maybe resin. Then add hot water. It's required to be a specific temperature. Okay. Got a beaker. The whole room is nauseating. Bunch of beakers here. It looks like they were used to experiment with chemicals. What the hell is it for? What about my TV? The TV smashed. Smashed TV. And I just bought it. What about the chair? What about the... It's funny how he's got a bed full of spikes right here. But he felt like jumping up into the wall of spikes right there. If the PC wasn't working before, I really doubt it now. Just look at it. There's a valve here. Unfortunately, it's stuck and I can't move it. You can go gabbing about that. Who could have done this? Was the bang I heard before coming from this being? Being? He's hardly being anything. He's hardly Ben. He ain't doing nothing now. All right, the right amount of blood and resin in the beaker. I like the candles. I don't like the blood. I guess we'll go downstairs. I can't go downstairs because it's full of blood. I can't go downstairs because it's full of blood. I can't go downstairs because it's filled with blood. What items do I have? I still have the lighter, the beaker. Can I go in here? Did I just see something move in here? All right, well, let's look at here. What's happened to the bathroom? Yeah, that's my bathroom. What's happened to my bathroom? I don't even know how to describe all this. I can't even go through the room because there's a big hole in the floor. There's a pipe coming from the ceiling and going deep into the bottom of the hole. It's completely greased over. I think I can pick up some of that grease with the test tube. New item, test tube full of grease. Okay. Let's look at what else we can use a magnifying glass on. What about some of these gears? What about the tub? But the hole. All right, I have something. I need water. Picture's not straight. It's all staying the same as in that nightmare. Maybe this is the nightmare and that was your daydream, dude. Don't you ever think about that? Shoes and sheets left in the drawer. What about the clock? 2:45. That's the middle of the night. But I'm not going to get any more sleep right now. I should keep investigating. Can't look around anywhere. What about the note's still there. That's the phone number where I heard the weird noise. I think I'll avoid calling there again. The key to salvation lies in this number. Why not call there, man? Maybe it's the end of the world and he has a hint. Can I go back in Dad's study? It's locked, it's locked, it's locked. It looks like a loudspeaker. What the hell's a loudspeaker doing embedded in the wall? I mean, can I use the beaker or the test tube? Can't go downstairs because it's full of blood. The beaker, the hot water. That's that. The hot water. This is my room. I gotta admit, it's like, yeah, this bloodiness and goriness would disturb me. If I had to walk around and look around here, I'd be kind of grossed out. Because it's all flat and static, that kind of makes this game like more palatable. Like you can sort of look in there. So what about this? Hey, now I can loosen this valve by rubbing the grease on the axle. Seems like it's going. You hear that noise? I heard a noise like something draining away. Well, let's go back outside. Is that the game crashing, or is this part of the experience? What was that? It was like something bored through my head. I'll go crazy if I stay in here. Now that all the blood is drained away, I can go downstairs. All right. It's hot as hell in here. The bottom of the room is filled with lava. I'm not going to be able to stand this much longer. This game's pretty wild. I gotta admit, this game's pretty wild. Yeah. I'll just say that the game's pretty wild. Alright. Can I look around? What about the statue? Those look like bodies hanged and packed inside trash bags. Why would they be hanged and then taken down and put in why not just put them in the trash bag and asphyxiate? I guess you gotta asphyxiate them with the hanging. Anyway, what kind of sick mind would think to do something like this? One of them seems to be moving. Well, let's investigate. One of them seems to be moving. One of them seems to be moving. I bet we're gonna have to cut this line and put them into lava. Floor's lava. What else? Let's see what else I can investigate. There's a wall. Do you want to walk around or go into the rooms? Dare I? Do I dare walk around? Do I dare walk around? This seems to be some sort of altar. Maybe it's designed to perform a ritual. There's also a big window, but I can't see anything through it. Kind of, I don't know. I kind of like, it's kind of like devilish and sci-fi. I think that idea of hell and the idea of like the Bible and the devil and burning red. That idea is more intriguing to me, I guess, because it doesn't scare me. The way that just like blood and gore and violence and dirt and grossness and jump scares do in a horror game. I kind of like to face my demons, you know what I'm saying? So the body's right to my left. What else can I explore? It looks like a vent. Looks like a vent. There's a huge pipe set in the ceiling. Maybe that's where the blood came from, question mark. If I want to do a ritual, I should probably put something here. I'm getting a panic attack just thinking what could happen. I remember that from the cutscene. Some of the promotional pictures on the PlayStation Store where I bought this for $2 showed some of these images. What do I think? Oh boy. There are a lot of clocks around here, although only 2 of them have hands. Very surreal. The one at the top left says 10:05, and I can't move its hands. The hands of the bottom right clock can be moved. Okay. However, I don't think I'll be able to figure out the solution yet. I should keep exploring. Well, I want to keep exploring before I try the solution yet. I want to keep exploring. What about this? What about this? It's pretty dark. Good thing I have my lighter. Looks like, he says dark and it shows this. It kind of looks like the Swamp Thing in Dark Souls 1. Maybe think, man, I'd rather play that. Good thing I still have my lighter. There are stairs going down into some sort of basement. This house sure didn't have a basement before. Oh. This house sure didn't have a basement before. It sure didn't have a basement before. I don't know that I want to go in the basement just yet. I don't know if I want to go in the basement just yet. Let me go up. Let me see if any of these things work. How about this one? The kitchen. The door's closed, but it's got a slot to put something in. That's what she said. It's hot as hell in here. Bottom room's full of lava. I'm not going to stand this much longer. Seems like it's locked. Okay. What about the whole test tube and the beaker thing? Let me go back upstairs. Look at... That's my room. I don't need to be in here. I forgot. This is the bathroom. Can I do anything? Get the blood or the grease? Can I do anything? Maybe I can get more grease? It's completely greased over. Nothing. Alright. No more grease. No more grease. And this is locked still. And there's a door down here, remember. I bet you... You know it'd be funny? You see this door down here at the bottom of the steps? It'd be funny if you never even go here. You just model a door down here for no fucking reason. What else did I notice? They keep... There keeps being that sound effect like you successfully solved the puzzle and got an item even though nothing's happening. That's the other thing. So, I guess we do 245. Wait a minute. I said down. Oh, because it's a clock. I was like, where's the other number? 245, I guess. Seems like nothing happened. Oh, shit. What? Really? That's the only thing I can interact with, right? That seems to be it. It's 2:45. It's the middle of the night. Oh, no. Oh, no. Are there any other hints? Any other clues? Can I look at anything else? Hole in the basement? I guess I can go in the basement. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I guess I can go in the basement, huh? Still haven't been scared. Still haven't had to fight anything or anything jump out at me, but... the hands at the bottom right can be moved. However, I don't think I'll be able to figure out the solution yet. I should keep exploring. Alright, he's telling me to keep exploring. Let's go in the basement. Whoa. Air's stuffy. The air is... I thought it's... First I read that as Aries stuff. And I was like, who's Air? Like, oh, Aries. Like it's my brother or something. And I was like, wait a minute. Who's stuff? Then it says, the air is stuffy. Everything is covered by wet flesh. There are puddles on the ground, and branches have grown up over the walls and the ceiling. All right. All right. Oh, air stuff. Who is air? These planks might be dirty, but they also seem in good shape. I'll take one. You gonna board up the windows in case Resident Evil tries to come in? Let's see. Listen, that sound effect is the sound when you pick up an item. It just keeps playing now. That's the jump scare. There's something sticky jerking from the branch, probably resin or something like that. Then go in and scrape it off, put a little inside the beaker. Boom, the beaker. All right, everything's covered in walls of flesh. Spirit in black. There's another door. What about down here? Anything down below? If I were him, I would hide all the items below the text box. How did I even figure out that L2 pulls the text box down? It's a rusty metallic door and heavily locked. Doesn't look like I can open it easily. There are broken wooden planks on either side of it. It's as if someone tried to seal the entrance with them. With them as in the planks, not them as in the person who tried to seal it. You see what I'm saying? It's as if someone tried to open a door, walk through it, close the door, and then seal the door with the wooden planks behind them, but then it turns out the door opens the wrong way. And then someone else tried to open the door by force. Well, I have the planks, so do you want to open it? He's not letting me go through, so I don't have the force to open it, I guess. All right, well, I have the resin. Up above, I see some sort of a hallway and branches that look like they protect the entrance. I don't know if I can do anything to get there. What about just walking down? What if I just walk down? All right, don't forget to investigate where you can click a button. All right. I'm getting a panic attack just thinking about what would happen if I probably put something here. What items do I have? I have the resin and I have a board. Let me go here. A slot to put something. The door's locked. Something's moving. I'm waiting for the jump scare. They're going to do it at the last minute. I'm telling you. What's in here? I don't like walking through this shit. The banging I heard before. What about down here? The chair. This here. The light. It's interesting he has a light. Like, look at that noise. The crack. There's a valve here. It's stuck and I can't move it. TV and I just bought it. Beakers. What does it say? Combine the same amount of blood and resin, then add hot water. It's required to be a specific temperature. Okay. Well, what do I have? I don't have the vial anymore. I just have the beaker. Like that character. I don't have the blood anymore. And didn't I need to use the blood to get the resin? It's locked. It's locked. That doesn't work. Can't I do anything? Finally, I can look at this now. I wonder what allowed me to start to be able to look at this. A corpse packed inside a body bag, submerged in a blood-filled bathtub, and also impaled by these metal bars. Well, how many ways you gotta kill a guy? It's like overkill. Can't say I'm surprised anymore. I know. Maybe I can collect some of the blood in the beaker. So what I'm thinking is, like, how many tropes do you need to throw into an image before you realize, like, look, we get it. It's a castle, it's dirty, there's blood, there's torture, there's violence, there's grossness, yeah, okay, but I would never be interested in doing this or having it done to me. So why exactly am I exploring this this idea? You combine the blood with the resin. Now I can use the plank as a walkway and check the rest of the room. I don't want to, but I don't see an alternative. Oh, the plank is a walkway. Yeah, I guess that's pretty disturbing. I mean, would you explore this? Well, you're not some type of a psychopath that would set this whole thing up. But I mean, well, it's like, I guess I'm here. He's having a fever dream. He's having a hallucination from the bad lasagna. It's completely greased over. The walkway. Let's see what else I can investigate. The pool of blood. Let's see what else I can investigate. What the hell? It looks like some sort of organ or something. But I never saw anything like this. It's huge and deformed. But I got the feeling that I'm going to need it. Alright, you got an organ. Now I can use a plank as a walkway. Here's where that organ was. It left a pretty big blood stain. So that's it. All right. Let's go out. Still waiting for the jump scare. Might as well save. Might as well save. Still waiting for the jump scare. Let's put this here. Damn it. After placing the organ, a huge eye appeared in front of me. It makes me nervous to stand so close to it. What is it supposed to mean? It's so like, I wonder, you know, the fella that made this, his idea of not only game design and puzzle solving, but narrative. Why do this? We've got combinations of spooky horror, Home Alone in a house, and then we've got like obscene, gratuitous violence, blood, and gore that at least Ferris Fairy warned me about, even though the title screen looked like it was for a cartoon kids game. And then now we're encountering the devil. The day's about to end. I mean, really packing the themes in quick. Like this is his one chance to do a game, and he got to get all his ideas in there. In the event anybody buys it on accident for $5. There's a picture of a huge eye. Despite being a picture, I feel like it's watching everything I'm doing. Ooh. I feel like it's watching everything I'm doing. I feel like it's watching everything I'm doing. Should I go... Should I look here? Bottom right can be moved. Don't think I'll be able to figure out the solution yet. Why not? Seems like nothing happened. Damn it. Damn it. What about this? Huge pipe in the ceiling is where the blood came from. Should I go back down? Got pretty dark. I think I have my lighter. I kind of want to look here. What about... Seems like it's locked. One of them could be moving. Slot's closed. Let me go back down here. What about the planks? I don't need any more planks right now. What about the planks? No. I need water. That's what I need. Up above some sort. I need water. What about the door? Tried by force. Tried by force. Tried by force. Well, I don't have any something sticky like resin, so I need water of a certain temperature. Well, if only I could go outside. What's the deal with this? I appeared, what does it mean? I appear, what does it mean? Clock does nothing. Let's look back up. It's locked. This is my room. Hey, how you doing? Nothing. What about the water valve? I can't move it, it's stuck. Loudspeaker, what is that? What about this? And just like, get some chains and some candles and some dirty walls and some blood and some gears. So you're like all this like, and you're supposed to want. Why does it have a mask on and the air tube? And what about a gas tank? And then it's been impaled. And then we'll measure the temperature. And it's like, what violent experiment are you doing that I'm supposed to care so much about? This is why, like, that stupid, shitty movie Insidious. She's sitting at the seance with the gas mask and she's shaking. It's like, dude, this chick is tripping balls. An alternative, metal bars, can't say I'm surprised. So that's it. That's where I got the blood. What about the water? I still have this lighter and I need to mix it with water at a right temperature. The chemical element of whatever. Well, I can't go back outside. Can I go back to bed? Because the washing machine had water. Oh boy. I'm stuck again. Wait a minute. Let's look at the second hands. Let's look at this. Why are there two second hands? Did you notice that? 12:36. Hey, wait a minute. Did you notice that? And look, it starts at 12. Seems like nothing happened. What do you mean nothing fucking happened? Nothing happened. What the fuck do you mean nothing happened? Nothing happened. Damn it. Let's look at that, though. Let's investigate that, though. That's interesting. Why is there 2 second hands? Look, see, 245. No, no, no. Now, am I crazy? Is that what it says? 1236. Look at the Dublos. All right. Nothing. 3498. What do I have? I need water of a certain temperature. Well, I would need to be able to go outside. What about my slippers? What about the drawers? Mirror? Clock? What about this? What about the light? Even he's got good good input response. What about this? Anything else? Anything else at all? Table with the blood, that's it. It's just for the sake of showing me, like I said, for the sake of just showing me. Gross. Can't interact with nothing. Alright, so this room's done. That room's done. What about my shitty fucking room? Kind of getting annoyed. There's a lack of where do I get the water? Combine the same amount of blood and resin, then add hot water. It requires to be a specific temperature, atomic number of Ln. It's hard to read because it's full of stains. Well, it's hard to play because it's not that engaging, but I'm just saying. So where's the water? Got to add water now. It's locked. What about locked? Got to put a slot in there, a symbol. It has to be something. Stand so close makes me nervous. What does it mean? It's got to be this clocks. I don't like when he says, I can't do it now. What do you mean you can't do it? Rusty metal door, heavily and locked. So it's locked. Doesn't look like I can open it easily. Broken wooden planks on the other side. Now, wait a minute. It's rusted and it's locked, and they still tried to board it up. Someone tried to seal the entrance with them, and then someone else tried to break it by force. Well, okay, but let's look at this. The boards are on my side where I can look at it, so seal the entrance. But then the boards are broken from this side, too. So, are you trying to stop me from going there? Like, I don't want to, like, I'm on this side of the door, but I don't want anyone going on the other side. But then the person who wants to go through the door is also on my side to break the wood, the planks. You see what I'm saying here? You see what I'm saying here? It's not like I walked through, opened the door, walked through, shut it behind me, and then planked it on the opposite side. I'm already fucking through the door. So I came through that door, shut it, or I didn't want anything coming through the door. So the planks broke. Did they bust the door open? And doesn't it stand a reason that the door is going to go open inward, not outward? Anyway. I feel like I tried to plank the door, and someone on the same side as me tried to pull down the planks to get through the door. I don't want them going through it, so I planked it. They could just take the planks off. Anyway, you don't get what I'm fucking explaining. It's got to be the clock. I just tried the clock. It says it doesn't work. It says that the clock doesn't work. It says that the clock doesn't work, dude. So what does this mean? Heavily locked, doesn't open easily, broken wooden planks, someone tried to seal the entrance, and then someone else tried to open the door by force from the other side, and it opens outward, and it broke the planks, but it didn't. If the door is sealed shut, rusted, and locked, how would there be enough force to break the planks on the other end, but not even... If it doesn't open the door, it's not going to break the planks. It opened the door before it would break the planks. You don't understand what I'm saying. This is... Anyway. You don't understand. It's unnecessary is what I'm trying to say to you. What's with these clocks? I'm getting bored of this game. There are a lot of clocks over here. Only 2 of them have hands. The one on the top left says 10:05. Okay, hang on. But I can't move its hands. The hands of the bottom right clock can be moved. However, I don't think I would have figured out the solution yet. I should keep exploring. Well, don't give up so easily, you little pussy. Listen. The top one says 10:05. The top one says 10:05. My clock says 10:05. My clock says 2:45. So does that mean it advanced or it went back? What does the bottom clock say? It says 8:20. Okay, it says 10:05. That's a key. So it advanced. Wait. Okay. Wait. It advanced from what? 2:45 to 10:05? Maybe. Which is how many fucking hours? Or did it go 2:45 and 15 minutes? So it's 3. So 7 hours and 20 minutes? So let's say it's 3 o'clock to 10, that's 7 hours. 5 minutes plus 15, that's 7 hours and 20 minutes. 7 hours and 20 minutes it adjusted. So first let's say 7:20. Seems like nothing happened. All right. So then what's 2:45 plus 7 and 20 minutes? Well, that'd be this and this, and that'd be 10:05. Well, that's what I just figured out, you fucking idiot. Why don't you just match them? So then what's so that's 8:20. What's 7:20 on 8:20? Well, it'd be 40. What's 7 hours on? So it'd be 3:40. Nothing happened. But so it's like the difference between 2:45 and 10:05. Well, now that's if it advanced forward. 2:45 a.m. to 10:05 a.m. What if it's 10:05 p.m.? So then it's 19 hours and 20 minutes. All right. How are you going to do that in 19 hours and 20 minutes? 10:05. The bottom one can be moved. The amount of time. That's what I said. Move it. Look at the clock where it is. Move it the length of time between the distance between 10:05 and 2:45. So, well, what's the difference between 4 hours and 50 minutes? Okay, so from 8 to midnight, 50 minutes, half an hour would put it at 50, 20 more would put it at 110. Let's try 12:10. Seems like nothing happened. Let's try. Nothing happened. Trying to move the right clock, set the right clock. So here's what it is. Either it's some difference between 10:05 and 2:45. And again, it could be 10:05 p.m. to 2:45 a.m. or it could be 2:40. Or it could be wait a minute. (10:05 to 2:45) is 4:40. I don't think I did that right. It's 4:40. So, would that be 12:12 or 1? Just straight up midnight or 1 o'clock? Nothing happened. Seems like nothing. Fuck. Because the one on the bottom right is 8:20. 10:05 to 2:45. Or it's 2:45. 10:05. So that'd be what? 2:45 a.m. At 15 and 5 minutes is 3:05. Add 20 minutes is 3:05. Okay, so 20 minutes, so 3. So that's what I'm saying. Add 7:20. That's what I'm saying. But that's to a.m. 7:20, 7 hours and 20 minutes to 10:05 a.m. What if it's now 10:05 p.m.? That's 19 hours and 20 minutes. All right, so add 19 hours and 20 minutes to 8:20. All right, so it's something 40. All right. How about, what am I saying? 19 hours and 20 minutes. All right. At 4, that's what? 15 hours. Let me do math with no fucking pen. 15. So it's 12:40. Add 15 hours to 12:40. Add 15 hours to 12:40. Would that just be another 12? So then at 3:40? Can't figure it out yet? I thought I already tried that. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Bottom right clock can be moved. So, I mean, look. What about 10:05 a.m. to 2:45 a.m.? Well, what did I say? It was 4:40, so then it's 16:40. Add 16:40. Well, that advances it to 9 o'clock. To midnight, it would be 13, so it'd still be 1:40. I'm adding it every fucking way I can. The difference between the time of 10:05 and 2:45, regardless of whether either of them is AM or PM, I have no fucking idea. I'm stumped. The clock says 10:05. Is that a misnomer? The other one says 8:40. I don't know why. I'm going to ignore the second hands that say 12:36. I don't know why that's relevant. Do they all look the same? They all look the same. 10:05. What's the difference between 10:05 and 8:40? Well, again, it's like which one's AM, which one's PM? Well, what do we do? We do 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and I put it at 9. So 45 minutes, so an hour 45. 1:45. Seems like nothing happened. That's the difference between. Fuck, that's the difference between the two of those. Can't be moved. I don't think I can answer it yet. I'll still keep exploring. This is the only fucking thing that I have. I'm gonna get stuck again? That's my fucking room. Where's the water? Where's the water? It's 2:45. That's the middle of the night. I'm not getting more sleep now. I'll keep investigating. But notice this. Well, this other shit doesn't matter. Well, I guess it could matter. It says 12:36. Look at that. Look at those red hands. There's only 1 second hand on the clock. That might be just a design. That might be just a design. They might just have that. When it says I can't answer right now, what do you mean I can't answer it right fucking now? What else am I supposed to answer? It's 2:45 a.m., or so they say. There are clocks over here, although only 2 of them have hands. The one at the top left says 1:05, and I can't move its hands. The hands of the bottom right clock can be moved, and it says 8:20. However, I don't think I'll be able to figure out the solution yet. I should keep exploring. Well, why give me the option to put in a solution? Why give me the option to put in a solution if I can't solve it yet? What if I just put in 8:20? Seems like nothing happened. Am I stuck? This game sucks too bad to come back a third time. Give me a hint. I wonder if I should ignore the clock in the bedroom. That seems so dumb, though. There are hints to one puzzle in other rooms of the house. Hey, maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. Wait a minute. Well, because I was saying the time in the bedroom's frozen and the time here is real. So 2:45 to 10, that's what I'm saying. 2:45 to 10:05, figure out the distance and then manipulate it. But maybe I need to compare, you see what I'm saying? Time's passed and the clocks are frozen and I need to advance the clock the same amount of time. And that's what I'm saying. 10:05 to 2:45. I hope I fucking added that shit right. But again, which one's the AM, which one's the PM? Maybe don't worry about it. So move the bottom one. But let's think about this. The difference between 10:05 and 8:20. What about the difference between 8:20 and 2:45? This is really arduous. 2:45. 2:45. 8:45. So 2:45. So 45. It's a half hour, 35 minutes. So then it's 3:20. So 5:35. Seems like nothing happened. 2:45 to 8:20. What about, again, this fucking AM PM shit? I think I'm gonna call it. I don't have time to guess what your clock puzzle is. Shit. Why would they highlight 10:05 if that was irrelevant to the puzzle? They don't even mention what the time on the bottom right clock is. They just mentioned they can be moved. So the time on the bottom clock is irrelevant. It's the 10:05 that's important because it can't be moved. That's relevant. I don't get it. 10:05 and the other time is 2:45. What's the difference between 8:20 and 10:05? That's just 2 hours and 45 minutes, right? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Did you hear what I just said? What's the difference? What's the difference between 8:20 and 10:05? I think that's 1 hour and 45 minutes difference, dude. Because 45 minutes would advance it to 9:05. And then just another hour, so 1 hour 45 minutes. This game sucks. Imagine if the fucking guy fucked up his own puzzle. I'm not saying he did, but I'm just saying imagine. Seems like nothing happened. Well, it seems like nothing's happening in this playthrough. You're staring at a devil eye and a bunch of corpses on the walls and this clock puzzle. You really want me to solve this shit? I think I'm going to call it and play Elden Ring. I'm sorry. I've looked at this every other fucking way. I don't know. The bottom right can be moved. What's the difference between 10:05 and 2:45? 4 hours and 40 minutes. I mean, what do you want from me? Or another way, what do you want from me? Seems like nothing happened. I'm kind of getting frustrated. I'm kind of getting pissed. I'm kind of getting bored. And kind of getting ready to end this episode. I mean, is there anything else? Get stumped again? The picture's the only thing in the room. That's exactly the same as before. Just like the last episode of this first playthrough. Does it have anything to do with what's happening here? Well, I got to tell you, nothing's happening, so I'm quitting. Might be no escape from this room, but there's certainly an escape from this game. Without escape.